Mataji.
Welcome back, dear friends. In the last episode, we saw how the Western world slowly replaced becoming with doing. In this episode, we ask a deeper question. What happens to human energy when inner realization is denied? Every civilization, the author reminds us, is shaped by its idea of the good and by its image of God. When divine law was gradually secularized, providence did not disappear. It returned as history, economics, and political necessity. Material utopias replaced spiritual ones, and God's name was repeatedly used to justify power rather than transformation.
In India, there was no split between heaven and earth. The same consciousness pervaded both. Self-realization was not symbolic, it was attainable. But in the West, dualism created a deep rupture between cause and effect, between man and God, between action and meaning. Cut off from metaphysical union, Western civilization redirected its immense energy toward the outer world. From the Renaissance onward, action replaced eternity. Politics separated from morality. Wisdom was measured by effectiveness. As Goethe declared, "In the beginning was the act." Unlimited improvement became the new faith, and development the new salvation. What had once been the longing for transcendence was now expressed through progress.
To understand this transformation, the author turns to psychology. He introduces the idea of spiritual libido, the deep human drive to participate in something greater than oneself. When individual realization is blocked, this energy does not vanish. It is redirected. In India, spiritual libido flowed toward liberation and inner freedom. In the West, it was channeled collectively into empires, economies, and ideologies of growth. Imperialism and economic expansion were not merely political projects. They were unconscious spiritual missions. Christian providence transformed into historical necessity and later into economic law. Suffering, repression, and even destruction were justified by faith in a positive end, salvation, revolution, or endless growth.
Over time, ascetic discipline evolved into saving, productivity, and conformity to necessity. Repression became virtue. Civilizations learned to delay joy in the name of progress, yet something essential was lost. Life became almost entirely about work. Even enjoyment turned into a task. Action without inner fulfillment led not to happiness but to exhaustion and alienation. The author pauses here and asks a simple, piercing question. If becoming is the true aim of life, why have we forgotten the method? Modern humanity works, produces, and consumes, yet remains inwardly unfulfilled. Gandhi once proposed another path, development rooted in balance, village life, and dharma. But history moved differently. India adopted Western models, and the opportunity for an integrated alternative was lost.
Today, the crisis is global. The West searches for spirituality while drowning in excess. The East races towards materialism while losing its inner depth. Neither path alone works. Civilization stands divided between action and contemplation, individual and society, freedom and necessity. The author offers a quiet but radical insight. History split because spiritual realization was reserved for few. True synthesis can only arise when realization becomes collective. When ordinary human beings awaken inwardly, morality and politics can reunite. Freedom and responsibility can coexist, and evolution can continue without destruction. In our next episode, we will arrive at the final question. How can this collective awakening happen here and now? And is humanity finally ready for the greatest step of all, the conscious evolution of itself?